going to cost us. You do realize that I charge $37.25 an hour for this. You've been paying for all year, and every time that there's a file, I don't even charge by the hour anymore. I started charging by the file because you keep doing shit like this.
Well, Will is like the king of brain rot and the like, so
look,
makes sense.
Eric, it's your money. Fucking talk to him.
It's not my $1 billion company.
I know Eric's financing it, and Eric's got all the money and everything. But
is financing
yeah,
it.
Okay, that's true.
Whose Secret Service would win a fight if they had to fight? Like if Trump and Biden got into a fist fight, whose Secret Service would come out on top?
Like, okay, like, is it like 5v5? Like, what is like the...
It's like a squad of Secret Service.
Like a squad of guys?
But they each get the president, like their respective president on their side. So it could be...
So it's like CSGO, but like, it's like capture the flag, but capture the president?
Sort of, yeah. Except like the presidents get to fist fight. It's just the question of like...
I think Trump would win against Biden in a fist fight.
I like it better if they're just like handcuffed and like tied up, like hog-tied, like in a spot, and then the other team has to like carry him away back to, like capture the flag, except for it's capture the president. Welcome to AnythingCast, by the way. I'm Patrick.
I'm Eric.
I'm the president.
Thank you for coming on the show. Which one are you? I can't tell by looking. I'm sorry. I don't know anything about politics. I don't know, like, and I've actually got face blindness too. So like both of these things just
I'm just the club president.
Oh, okay, cool. Club Penguin?
Yeah.
Okay, I should have known by you being a penguin. That should have.
His name is Ulysses S. Grant.
In fact, I'm an emperor penguin.
Ulysses S. Grant. Okay,
the most regal of penguins. Yeah.
Okay. There's like something about you in history. Something with.
I've got happy feet.
Okay, I can't. Yeah, okay, that must be
that
it.
Was the one.
Yeah. He was the one from Happy Feet. You're right.
Ulysses S. Grant. He was the toe tappingest penguin.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. What was that a DreamWorks movie?
Happy Feet?
I'm not sure.
That was
when the penguins, draw a line on the Mason-Dixon.
It was Madhouse's Studio Madhouse?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Where the penguins draw the line on the Mason-Dixon. Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
And then the black and white penguins, had the
well, they're all black and white penguins. That's penguins in general.
Yes, but they were taking the African penguins from the southern coast.
I remember that.
They were making them get all the fish.
African penguins? Like that's a real thing.
Yeah, no, that's why.
That's why they were in the movie.
Yeah,
if I recall, they put them in chains.
Yeah, they didn't come to the place where the emperor penguins lived on purpose. They were brought there.
I mean, some of the emperor penguins said that they shouldn't have been here in the first place because they couldn't live in this environment.
Yeah,
that's true.
And then some of them said, "Well, I don't want to do the work."
Yeah. My favorite part was the penguin songs when they were out there in the. Around the Mason-Dixon area, and they were out there just outside singing, and then they would dance.
Can you give us an example of a penguin song?
And what about the classic one?
Yeah,
you know the one.
Yeah, the classic one.
Yeah,
the classic penguin
just
song.
Give us one.
They all sing it.
Verse.
You got to go dig those holes, digging up those holes, digging.
Yeah, I love that penguin song.
Digging up those holes,
getting fish for the emperor.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. See, Eric remembers that. That's a classic one.
My favorite was like, I gotta go to work today because the boss penguin says I gotta pay.
Yeah.
They
a lot
work
of classics.
all day.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Where there's a whip, there's a way. Where there's a whip, there's a way. Where there's a whip. There's a way. Yeah, I mean, like that's probably my favorite part. And when Gandalf shows up on the Mason-Dixon line. Oh my God!
And he says, "You shall not transport yourself across this barrier."
He does. Yeah, I remember that. That's a really good scene.
Okay.
I'm glad that got settled.
Gandalf ended up
in real life or in the movie. Hold on.
I feel like you could probably still argue.
I'm glad that it
settled.
happened in the movie. It made for a good story. But are you happy that happened in real life? Is that what you're trying to say?
I mean, I'm happy it got resolved. I mean, I'm not happy that it happened in the first place. Though.
Okay, you sound like somebody talking about the war in Ukraine, just saying, I hope the fighting ends soon and it's over. You're not really taking a place here. You're not. You're just trying to skirt around the issue.
I'd have to.
Were you not happy that Gandalf told them that they could not cross the Mason-Dixon line?
I mean, I feel like that really helped put a stop to, all the violence.
Okay, he's just gonna skirt around it
let's be honest. It was a compromise where 2/3 of the population couldn't come passed.
I feel like it was more like a 3/5 compromise, but you know.
Oh, you know what? That's probably
And
closer.
the African penguins went free at the end of that, I think.
But
followed
they weren't really treated very well.
Well, they got put on the boat at the end of the movie, and then they went with the elves.
In reality, though, you know, only a few penguins actually left. A lot of them actually just stayed after the fact.
Oh, that's true. That's why we've got so many penguins in Mississippi.
Right. At this point, they were born here. So
Yeah.
it's just like, you know, this is my culture, even though, like, I haven't been treated very well in it, you know, but it's like, that's what you know.
Hey, who would win a death match, a Triceratops or a Stegosaurus?
Ooh, that's a good matchup.
Triceratops,
I would say
probably.
Triceratops, though. Yeah, he's got that rhino energy.
I was also thinking Triceratops. I thought we might have a little bit more.
Am I the only one who's sitting here trying to think of like a pun for Martin Luther King, but he's a penguin? Okay, I am. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm just
Martin
trying
Luther, Emperor Penguin.
Yeah, and you know, Martin Luther Emperor. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. But Triceratops. I mean, probably. I mean, Triceratops got fucking horns, dude. He's got spikes and shit.
Well, so is a Stegosaurus. It's just got him at the end of his tail.
So, like, if it whips around on the Triceratops and catches him behind the head.
I thought it was Triceratops versus T-Rex.
No, it was Triceratops versus Stegosaurus.
What's a Stegosaurus?
The one with
Stegosaurus is the one with the big triangular plates covering its back.
Oh, the big plates on its back?
It's got the tail spikes.
And that's got the tail spikes at the end.
That thing's got a club at the end of it.
No. You're thinking of an ankylosaurus or an ankylosaurus.
I don't know shit about dinosaurs, dude. I mean, like,
I thought you went to kindergarten once in your life.
No, dude, I've never been to school. I don't even know how to read. You know this about me, and you keep bringing this shit up. I've told you a million times. I have never had a formal education.
I just keep telling you, come to the kindergarten where I go to sometimes. I mean, you'll learn all kinds of stuff.
I'm scared, dude. I'm in my 30s. I can't go to kindergarten.
That's a choice.
What if I get bullied? All I know about going to school is that you get picked on. Okay, and what if they call me gay?
They will call you gay.
The kids that can't take that, dude.
But you are gay.
I can't. It's too. It kills my morale. Will last time I went to school, Will tried to take me to preschool before kindergarten, and then Will called me gay. And the one guy I trusted while I was in there.
And then we took a nap. It was great.
We did cuddle. Yeah, cool. We cuddled up together during nap time, and we took a nap together. It was, yeah. It was
they let you use
nice.
iPads?
No, not after what Will did last time.
Why you gotta ruin everything, Will?
I couldn't help but Bluetooth what I saw.
Yeah, it was.
And now everyone can't unsee it.
You really shouldn't have pulled up Mr. Hands on the iPad. I'm just saying. Like, out of all the things you could have pulled.
Next time I'll do salad fingers.
Oh, it's a little bit.
That's a little bit better. That would scare the shit out of preschoolers.
Yeah,
salad fingers.
David Firth, I don't think is a good.
Have you seen Cream? The David Firth animation Cream. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say that would be a really good one.
Be scared of Meat Crayon.
Meat Canyon.
Meat Canyon. Meat Crayon. Is that him? But he's a Marine.
Yeah. Oh my god! Could you imagine holding a meat crayon?
I like it. What, do you eat it?
I mean, I butchered a fish yesterday.
You definitely color with it.
Well, kind of. Is it like is it what meat is it? Is it like I see ground beef in my head.
I see beef.
Okay, because like you could go
it's like a frozen stick of ground beef.
But I see like beef tartare. You know what I mean?
like a Slim Jim. There you go.
God,
nah.
A Slim Jim, but it's a crayon.
Like you gotta have like a fleshy bit.
What would happen if you put a Slim Jim in a pencil sharpener? How is that? How have I never done that?
Can we do that?
Can we do that?
You can, as long as we
go to
don't
lunch
care
today.
about the.
Yeah. Can we get I've got a pencil sharpener in the other room. Can we film? Can we
can-
film me putting a Slim Jim in a pencil sharpener?
I mean, is it
Yeah.
electric or is it?
No, it's hand crank.
Oh, okay, so we
Yeah,
can
hell
we
yeah,
can
we
submerge
can.
it in water to clean it later. Then yeah, we can do that.
Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, that's Kira's pencil sharpener.
Oh,
If we
right.
destroy her pencil sharpener,
Okay, we can buy a cheap pencil sharpener.
it's either like $20. I mean, if you pay for it, sure.
No, I mean like we'll get one of those.
Oh, like the little hand crank ones?
Yeah.
The little
No, I'm
twisty
talking about
ones.
like the ones that we had at school that were mounted to the
Stop
wall
being
where
a
you like
lazy.
twist it.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Stop being a lazy bitch.
No, dude,
not
the
the same
hand
thing.
crank
It
one.
is the
The other
exact
thing's
same.
just a
not
razor
this-
blade.
Have you tried using one of those things in comparison to one of those little hand? They break
Yes.
the fucking lead, dude.
Look, just because the hand crank one has more razor
Torque.
blades on it doesn't mean it's any less effective.
It's got like
to use the one that has the
it's not
one
razor blades. It's fucking like
It's-
drill
Yeah.
bits.
Yeah, it's different in the big grindy one.
It is not different in the fact that it has a razor edge and it sharpens the pencil.
What was the deal with all of like none of those having the fucking guard on them? You remember that? Like they had like that hollow guard that
Mine
went over
always-
like the rollers on the inside.
Yeah, it also would collect the
yeah, and it would collect the shavings.
Was your school stupid? Mine always had those.
No, dude, tons of them just wouldn't have shit on them. They would
I think they'd have them for a long time, and after taking it on and off enough times, the cheap plastic just broke. Probably.
When those aren't a thing anymore, I'm legitimately going to be like nostalgic for them. For like,
I don't really see them around anymore, but that's just because
It's the future, dude. We only use pens.
yeah, like
also like
everywhere,
tablets and shit.
Everywhere I work uses pens or digital stuff.
I use my digital newspaper. Thank you very much.
All right, you don't have to like talk about your dick like that, but
What,
okay.
if, what if like I pulled out like? Do you remember the magazine from Cyberpunk, where it was like still a paper magazine, but also digital?
Yeah, I love that shit, dude.
Yeah, I
That's
wish we
so
had
cool.
that. That'd be
I
cool.
really want those
How
to be a thing.
expensive do you think that is to produce?
I mean, they would cost $10,000 a piece. Like that's so ridiculous. It just doesn't make any sense.
Imagine that, some sort of digital tablet
Oh.
where the newspaper updates itself every day.
Would that be like
If
the
only we had this kind of
Eric
cyberpunk
pulls out his
technology
Eric? This
where
doesn't
like
look
the
like a
news would just
newspaper.
come back every single time. Yes, because that's stupid, Will. It doesn't have to look like a newspaper.
Is there anybody who has
See,
a
look,
penis tiny enough
Stegosaurus
to...
right there. I got his whole fucking bio.
Okay, but can you look
I
up
have a
one more
better
dinosaur for me?
question,
Hold on,
thank
I
you.
have
One more
I need to
dinosaur.
cook. I need to cook. Can you
Okay.
look up one more thing for me?
Yes, I can.
I need the name of the dinosaur with 500 teeth.
500 teeth?
Yeah.
500.
Yeah, look, please do look
Oh,
up that.
wow. Okay, I typed in 500, and I'm just going to screenshot that.
Are you? You
yeah,
don't want to say
you might want to see it, or you might want to put it up.
Well, you might wanna
I
just-
typed
can
in
you say it?
500, and the first result is 500 teeth dinosaur
Okay, but
on Google.
Yeah, I
That's
mean-
so weird. Okay.
Wow, why could that be?
why would that ever be the case?
What's the
What's the
dinosaur
name of the
called? What's his-
the
what's
name
his
of the dinosaur,
What's
Eric?
the name?
Eric!
Eric!
What's the name of the dinosaur?
the name, Eric.
Say it slowly, one syllable at a time.
Enunciate it.
Yeah, that's the first one. That's the first syllable.
Nye.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Does anybody have a dick small enough to put inside of a pencil sharpener?
No.
No.
I mean, I'm sure someone does, but no one here, I don't think.
Imagine
I've seen
the
you
feeling.
two.
Do you
and
think that's
no,
why
you
they're
know.
called pencil dicks?
Maybe, but I mean,
Yeah.
imagine the feeling of putting it in a pencil sharpener and then turning the handle. Doesn't your asshole immediately clench?
I mean, I guess it would be similar
Yeah.
to putting your penis in anything that was a grinder. On
Yeah,
the
but
other
something about it being hand cranked.
Okay,
Oof.
what's worse? Okay, all right.
You have to
You
crank
get
it.
you get the choice. You either hand crank your own penis with a pencil sharpener,
I hand crank my own penis all the time, dude.
or you let somebody else push the button for the blender.
Oh, for like the automatic like pencil sharpener,
Yeah.
where it's like, and then it's done.
Yeah.
I'd want to hand crank my own dick, dude. I'm so good at it already. I might as well just,
I know how to get me off.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I
I'm
know
an-
what to do.
I'm an expert at hand cranking my own penis.
Every time I've ever let anybody else do something, automatic or not, I never get anywhere.
Hey, can I ask a potentially racist question?
Absolutely, that's
Here,
what we're here
this
for.
is a safe place for that.
That's
Is,
what-
okay.
Welcome to
first-
Mississippi. That's what we're here for.
First qualifier that
Yep.
could just completely derail my entire thing.
Mhm.
Is Al left-handed?
yes, he is.
Okay, so why are like
Gay black people are all left-handed.
no, but legitimately, why is every black person I know left-handed?
It's coincidence. I don't think there's anything particularly drawing black
Actually,
people
I
left-handedness.
think that there probably is more of a less than coincidence and more of like causation. A lot of people who go to early education get educated to not be left-handed, and then they if you pick up the pencil with the left hand, the teacher will slap your hand, tell you to write with your right hand, right?
Yeah.
they don't do that anymore.
They don't do that
They
anymore.
no, but they did it for a long time, and they did it
Yeah.
when I was a kid in the 90s. So
Wow, wow, really?
96 going to church school, yeah, the 100%.
Oh, church, of course. If
So-
it's church, then that's an automatic.
But black people are generally lower economic class. Therefore, they probably didn't go to schools like that. Therefore, they probably are less likely to have been corrected, quote unquote, to having a right-handed writing hand.
Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense.
So it could either be that or the fact that he's gay and all gay people have left-handed writing.
Are you left-handed?
I'm actually ambidextrous. I'm bisexual.
Okay.
Yeah,
My
makes
bad.
sense.
You should have thought about that a little bit harder before you asked that question. I'm kind of insulted. However, I am a left-handed jacker. which, as we have already
famously,
discussed,
actually,
I'm
for whatever reason, you think it's like a different person.
Well, yeah, if you look it up on Google, people
in fact,
who jack
you do it
off
backwards. Now that
I do it
think
upside
about
down too. But
Yeah.
if you look up
he's got
people
those
who
little
jack off
boots.
with their left hand on Google, the first thing that comes up is me and Eric. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
you got to have that right hand for using the mouse. That's just how it works.
Oh, you
Or
want to hear
holding
some
the
bullshit?
tissue.
What?
You want to hear some bullshit?
The
I
president
do.
got shot. I already heard.
No.
Yeah, we went over that.
Yeah.
Take-Two is still selling Kerbal Space Program 2, even though they've killed the studio.
Oh, dude,
They've
I
canceled
know.
the game.
I know.
I remember the Kerbal Space Program.
Yeah,
that was like crazy
fucking Take-Two
popular.
is still selling that shit.
They're selling an early access version of it that will never get finished.
What a bunch of pieces of shit.
I know. That's
That is
so bullshit.
pretty sketched out. Yeah,
It's
I remember
awful.
everyone
it's still
loved
on
the
Steam.
Kerbal
As far
Space
as I know,
Program.
it's still up on Steam.
Can you still play the original?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. And
that's good.
the original Kerbal Space Program rules.
Yeah,
Well,
That
actually,
game
I
is
don't
so
know.
good.
Do you think they took? Do you think they took
No,
it
they
off?
didn't take down the first one because I still own it. I mean, I could look real quick, but I
Well, I
guarantee
mean, like
you that's still up.
they have like, for example, Alan Wake got taken. You couldn't buy Alan Wake, but you could still have it in your
And
library.
fucking wait, 1 or 2.
One.
Good, because that game fucking sucks.
It's okay.
No, that game fucking blows. I played it recently.
No, it's all right.
Alan
What do
No,
you
my
mean?
wife was like, Alan Wake 2 came out, and everybody's saying it's super good, but I don't know anything about Alan Wake 1. Will you play Alan Wake 1 for me? And I'm like, yes, baby wife, I'll do so. Why don't you play the fucking game yourself next time, you fucking toddler?
What did you not like
I
about
loaded
it?
up the game. It fucking sucks. That's why I
You
don't
can't
like
just
about-
keep saying it does.
No,
Give me
it's
a reason,
fucking-
you dumb retard.
You run around
Did
in
you
a
not like
fucking
his
field.
wife?
You run around a fucking field with a light and you shine it on people, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm not immortal anymore." And then you hit them with a baseball bat, and then you do that for 17 hours.
You didn't even listen to
That's
the
the
story.
game.
You didn't listen to the story at
It's
all.
a fucking Stephen King ripoff.
He's a writer. Of course it is.
You fucking it's dog shit.
You like the music?
Hum something for me.
It's an American pie. Boo-boo-doo-doo.
Okay, that is pretty good. I remember that one. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Oh, and the my favorite song off that soundtrack though was like, "You got to go dig those holes, digging up those holes, digging up those holes." Yeah,
Fish for the emperor.
yeah. See,
All right, somehow make this last 2 more minutes. I'm doing like a topic every 5 minutes.
okay, Patrick, just loop that sound of you singing the theme from the movie Holes
All right,
for 10 minutes.
10 more
Thank you.
seconds.
What?
What?
10 more seconds.
10 more seconds.
Sorry.
Penis joke, penis joke, penis joke, penis joke.
All right, now we
Patrick,
gotta
put up a picture of Eric with swastika.
Butthole, butthole.
no.
Yeah, there you go.
Guns.
Erase the swastika. Replace the face of Charles Manson with Eric. You think Charles Manson has any cult followers in jail?
He's
He
dead now,
absolutely
right?
does.
Is he?
But yeah, absolutely.
No, he's not dead.
Yes, he is.
No,
Yeah,
he's
he
not.
died like
Really?
5 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah,
Did he?
How did neither of you know this? Yeah, he famously died in prison.
Nah, I thought that
No,
was
he
somebody
didn't.
else. I thought it was Ted Kwinski.
What, you thought that was somebody else?
I thought it was like Ted Kwinski.
No, Charles Manson died. He's and everybody was big sad because Charles Manson's like one of the biggest like spooky killers of our age.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't remember what he died from. I want to say it was like
maybe.
cancer or like an aneurysm or something. It was something quick. He didn't like, he didn't hang himself or anything. He's fucking died. Eric's looking off like 1,000-yard stare. Like he's
I'm
just,
surprised that no one.
what happened, Eric?
I got a sneeze coming.
Oh, okay. I thought the president got shot again.
I'm surprised
for a second.
nobody,
The way, look at his eyes. Tell me that's not like 9/11 just happened.
That is not.
Yeah, that's
that is the look before the second plane hits.
Yeah. Did you see that picture where like somebody that took a picture of like a news program and it was 5 minutes before the 9/11 footage, and right in the background there's a guy in like a Mr. Peanut like outfit. Some dude saw 9/11 happen through the eyes of a Mr. Peanut outfit, like physically
You're fucking
there
lying.
in
No,
person. No, it's
no
real. It's
way.
real. It's real.
No way.
Some dude physically in a Mr. Peanut outfit right at 9/11 was like,
He's just sitting there like, eat some peanuts.
Yeah, exactly.
Boom.
it could have been.
God.
It could have been you, dude.
Yep,
could've
nope.
been
He
him.
died of colon cancer in 2017.
Yeah, he died of cancer.
Hey, all I can say
I
is
called
it
it,
couldn't
dude.
happen to a better person.
Yeah, Charles Manson was kind of a shithead, right? He
It-
wasn't exactly a good dude. 10 minutes before the first plane hit the North Tower on 9/11, this dude in the background is in a Mr. Peanut outfit.
Are they
Patrick,
like,
put that up on
Are they
Wow.
over there like at the towers?
Yeah,
No.
that's where they are. They're
They're
on
close enough to
Could
see
you
him.
imagine being the peanut?
Where was the peanut when the
Who-
towers
Oh
were
my God!
struck?
You know what? We don't actually know. We don't know where the fucking Mr. Peanut was during the 9/11. I've never thought about that.
All we know is 10 minutes beforehand, he was sitting right there with that stupid fucking smile. Look at him.
But like,
Wait, he's dead now. We don't have to worry. I forgot.
Do you think like anyone has any information on this guy? Like who this was? Could we get him on the podcast?
Oh my God! Can we get
Mr. Peanut from 9/11?
Can we get 9/11
Would that
Mr. Peanut
not
on the podcast?
be the most badass thing? Like,
Yeah,
how was it?
I was a peanut watching the tires explode.
He'd have a New York accent. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm sorry. What?
I was a peanut.
Hey,
and the
I was a
tires
fucking
exploded.
peanut. And the fucking tires exploded. Yeah, I was sitting like a peanut. What fucking of it?
Like, do you think he got covered in that dust?
Punished
do you
peanut.
think that the peanut suit? do you think the peanut suit like helped him? Because a lot of like the.
Oh my God! Yeah, you're right. Like it ventilated
Yes!
it. So he's He's not like he doesn't have like a
he didn't
tower
have to-
lung as they called it.
Yeah, didn't have to breathe in all that fucking
all the ashes.
concrete
Probably
and
did.
ashes.
He
Just,
just-
at least the worst of it may have gotten filtered.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I bet everybody else was like, God, I wish I was in that Mr. Peanut outfit right now.
He was one of the safest people on the streets of New York.
How
at that
scary do you
particular
think it
point in
was
time.
when like the dust came, that big fucking cloud, and it's like.
Oh yeah, dude.
I mean, I'm sure
saw
it felt
a,
like the end of the world. Like, New York City itself is getting bombed
I
or
saw
something.
I saw a fucking not saw a thing. I listened to a thing that my old boss had recorded on 9/11. He was at Disneyland when 9/11 happened, and he was with his whole family. And then they shut down Disneyland and made everybody leave. So like he was like, well, fuck, what's happening? He had like a tape recorder. So I don't remember where he got the actual recording from. It was 2001, so he recorded it somehow in his car. Oh yeah, he had a video camera.
Oh, okay,
Disney
cool.
World. So he was like, he videotaped like taping the radio and like the radio coverage, and he showed it to me. And the radio coverage, some dude on the fucking radio on 9/11 was like, it looks like a nuke has hit New York City.
Oh my God.
Every time I think about that, I'm like, that guy should be fucking fired and like tried. Like, put him in front of a jury. That is dangerous.
War of the Worlds level.
Yeah, that's dangerous. You can't say it looks like a nuke hit New York City. You can't say that unless a nuke hit New York City.
I mean, and let's be completely fair. It was devastating, but it was not nuclear devastating.
Hey, Eric.
No.
What does bull semen taste like?
Yeah, Eric. What does bull semen taste like?
June berries.
That's not very funny, Eric. You could have come up with something better than that. What's your fucking problem?
I wish they had made the.
This is a comedy podcast, Eric. I pay you $40,000 a year to be here.
Well, I mean, it tastes like June berries, man. Like, I mean, it also.
I wish they had made the liquid white somehow.
June berries, June bugs. Come on, we've got like we can make this work. This could be like an actual joke. You've got to like put those things together in your brain, dude. I'm not paying you for nothing. Will, you didn't even help him.
I thought I gave him.
I pay you
I thought I gave him an easy layup.
I pay you $80,000 a year.
I gave him the easy
twice as
layup.
much as me.
Shut up, Eric.
I gave
you one more out of you. You're fired. I'm replacing you with Reed.
I said, what does bull semen taste like? It doesn't even say bull. It says sea blue. It doesn't say bull semen.
All right, Eric. As your boss, I formally apologize. I'm sorry. You'll get a memo with like a written apology later. And you know what, Will? Because that joke sucked so bad, I'm taking $10,000 off of your salary and I'm giving it to Eric.
Damn it.
Fuck yeah.
Eric, you now make $50,000. Will, you make $70,000. And
closer.
do not expect a yearly bonus. Okay? No yearly bonus for you.
How much would you laugh if I just
consider-
pretended to get so pissed off and just bam and just,
Pretty
just
funny.
hit the drink?
Eric like pulls out his gun. Fucking
Yeah, I do still have a gun, I suppose.
yeah. See,
Hey, you guys
don't
are
think
big
about it
comic book
most of the time.
fans.
you could say that. Sure,
I'm a
I've
big
read
fan of
like
stories.
5 of them in my life.
Yeah, I'm a
Do
fan
you
of
guys
stories
think
from comics,
Batman
but I
could
don't
beat
own a lot.
literally any Spider-Man villain?
That's the joke, right? Like
With
Batman
prep
can
time?
beat anyone. Batman can beat fucking Superman if he has prep time. You know.
But could Batman beat a single Spider-Man villain?
Yeah.
Because like I think
Bunch
about
of
it,
them.
I don't think he could beat the
All
Green
right,
Goblin.
you guys talk about this shit. I'm gonna go pee.
Because the
Fucking-
Green
this
Goblin
conversation's
is
gay.
also has Batman's superpower of being rich and crazy.
Yeah, Batman's beaten people like that a million times before, though.
He could not beat Sandman.
I beg to differ.
Spider-Man could barely beat Sandman.
Well, I think Batman would beat Sandman the
How-
same way
how would-
Spider-Man would.
Nah.
Just
He'd
use some
he'd
sort
get
of
suffocated by the
technology.
sand.
Well-
Sandman would grow up to Godzilla size, and now what?
Yeah, but he's never won before.
I mean, yeah, but he's fighting Spider-Man.
Okay. He's fighting Batman.
Yeah, Batman's just a guy. So you got
say with his resources, training and experience,
Yeah,
he's at least Spider-Man level.
A Green Goblin equivalent. So
I mean,
like,
he can beat Superman. So it's like, yeah, he can kill the Green Goblin
when
easily.
he has kryptonite, he doesn't have the Sandman's kryptonite.
Okay, are you suggesting that?
Yes, I'm
Green
suggesting that the only
Goblin
way
is as
Batman
powerful
beats
as-
Superman is through, cheating. Yes.
Cheating?
Yeah.
Is using a gun to kill someone cheating?
Depends on your views, I guess.
Like, I mean,
like if you're someone who values close combat and thinks that's honorable, then yeah, using a gun would be cheating, wouldn't it?
Well, see, here's the thing about that. Victory wipes away dishonor. And if they're dead and you're alive, guess who gets to write the story?
I mean, it just depends when you get to Valhalla, right? But the next one, Rhino. Batman got his back blown out by Bane. Like, his guts got rearranged.
But he beat Bane plenty of times after that. Bane only got that one good lick on him, basically. I mean, he gets good licks on him every time they fight.
I came in talking about, like, somebody, like, licking somebody and their guts getting rearranged.
Yeah,
I mean, that
dude.
sounds like a...
Yeah, we switched topics while you were out.
Okay. I figured we're not talking about super villains anymore.
Well, no, we still are. We just
okay.
got a little bit more graphic with
like
it.
the Rhino would rearrange Batman's guts.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, he would. There's got to be a drawing out there that... Patrick, put up a picture of Rhino rearranging Batman's guts. Thank you.
Just careful when you're searching that one up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, future Patrick knows where to look.
Well,
you know?
there's a special,
No, Patrick, find a picture of them a little bit older than that.
Like, there's a whole community of people who do this kind of crossover content. And they draw fan art. It's really easy to find. Just type in Batman Rhino Rule 34, and that's the rule that they go under, where they make all this fan art.
It has.
Yeah, Patrick.
Let's do it right now.
Joker Man font, Patrick. Put up how many tabs is there with Batman Rhino Rule 34. Do you like the Rhino as like an actual dude in like a fucking leotard who's like just super strong, or do you like the Robo Rhino from Ultimate Spider-Man?
I like Robo Rhino.
Me too. It's so much better. Robo Rhino fucking rules. Why is Ultimate Spider-Man so much better than any other fucking Spider-Man?
It's because it came out in like 2000 and
everything rules in 2000. You're right.
The 60s sucked. What can I say? But
this is a gay podcast.
I think honestly, I like a lot of the villains over the original designs in Ultimate, except for the Green Goblin.
I like every dude.
Green Goblin looks dumb in Ultimate.
Nah, he looks all right.
But have you even seen
the
him?
original fucking Green Goblin looks dumb as shit. He's got like a fucking Link's outfit from Zelda.
He looks like a goblin.
He looks like fucking Link from Zelda with a fucked up green face.
He looks like a goblin guy.
He looks like a fucking doofus.
Yeah, he's a goblin.
Ultimate Green Goblin doesn't look great, but he doesn't look like a fucking Halloween mask.
He looks like a fucking Hulk ripoff. He looks like an Abomination ripoff.
Yeah, he's kind of gay, whatever, but at least he's hot.
He's not hot.
The old Green Goblin wasn't hot. That guy's hot.
You tell me you wouldn't fuck this?
Okay, he kind of looks like Nightwing or something.
Kind of looks like Shocker, doesn't he?
Ooh. Damn, I'd give her the Shocker, you know what I'm saying? I'd love him to give me the Shocker.
I'd rearrange his
the
guts.
Showstopper. Yeah.
Yeah, there's 64 pics of Rhino from Spider-Man and a lot of Batman, but none of them together on Rule 34.
Well, just leave it for future Patrick, Eric. Future Patrick has to do research for this show. We give him all sorts of shit to do. Just let him do it. Get off your phone, or I'm taking the pay away from you, and I'm giving it back to Will.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm allowed to be on my phone.
I know. Will, you better get off your phone, or I'm taking away your insurance.
Okay, all right.
401k, I give you plenty of that. You do not deserve the insurance. I watched a lot of fucking movies yesterday, dude. I watched
What'd you watch?
I watched Anomalisa, which
What's that?
It's a fantastic film.
Sounds gay.
Yeah. Anomalisa is about a customer service representative who is like a public speaker who goes to Cincinnati from Los Angeles on a plane. And he stays in a hotel the whole time. And you get a lot of like candid shots of him talking to people before he gets to the hotel. And everybody except for him has the exact same voice. They're all voiced by this man, no matter what they're woman or anything. They're all voiced by this one guy. And he's the only guy that has like a distinct voice in it. He calls his wife, same guy's voice. Talks to his son, same guy's voice. And then he's hanging out in his hotel room getting drunk, and he calls an ex-girlfriend talks to her, and they meet up at the hotel and everything. Shit goes bad, and same voice. She has the exact same voice.
Okay.
And then he's sitting in his hotel room. He takes a shower after all that shit going bad. He looks in the mirror. He wipes away like the like fog on the mirror, and then he hears somebody with a woman's voice in the hallway, and he freaks out. And so he scrambles in his hotel room. He puts all of his shit on wrong. He doesn't even put his underwear on. He just puts his pants on, doesn't button his shirt all the way, runs out in the hallway, starts knocking on every door in the hotel in the hall. And people answer the door. They've got the same voice as the guy. And he's like, oh, sorry, I was looking for my friend's hotel room. And then he scrambles down to the next door, knocks rapidly, same thing. Does that like 5 times. Eventually he gets like some lady, and then from the bathroom in the hotel room, he hears a woman's voice, says, who is it? And then they're like, oh, it's Michael Stone, the famous customer service author. Michael Stone, everybody's here to see him speak at a conference. They know exactly who he is. Turns out Michael is suffering with a mental disorder where he believes that every other human being except for himself is one person. It's a real thing. It's called the Fragoli delusion. It's kind of like it's kind of like your favorite movie, Will, the fucking the gay ass fucking Adam Sandler shit, whatever the fuck it was, or Woody Allen or whatever. Who fucking cares? Gay ass fucking favorite movie. You know what I'm talking about?
Basically, other than himself, he can't differentiate between any other two humans.
He can see their face, but he believes that they're all the same human being.
Okay,
and this manifests as him hearing their voice be the same person. So he finds this lady, and he takes them out to drinks and everything, and then her friend is constantly hitting on him. And this movie is so good at one thing, and that is making you uncomfortable with mundane small talk. Every human being in this movie, because he's famous, everybody knows kind of like who he is, at least a little bit. He's a famous author. So this movie is him having small talk with people in the hotel who already know who he is, and are like wanting to be with him, and then small talk about like the weather and shit. And then like the awkward silences. Everything's so perfect about the conversations. And then he gets this girl, but he's not like a smooth son of a bitch. He's in his 50s. He's married. He has a son, and he's just trying to sleep with this woman because he perceives her as somebody else. They have a scene in the hotel room, which is like the most realistic sex scene I have ever seen in my entire life.
Oh.
She's sitting there drunkenly talking about like her day and her week, and talking you know how like women do before sex, where they'll just talk about like whatever, and you're just sitting there like with your hand in your hand on your face, like leaning up against the fucking bed, trying to kind of get them in the mood by like kissing on them or something. It's the most awkward shit where he's trying to initiate sex and she's kind of like obviously not into it. And then they end up having sex and it lasts like a minute at most, maybe 45 seconds. It's so like blindingly real. The movie will make you feel something. If you have any sort of social anxiety, it is one of the best movies I've ever seen where you can talk about like social anxiety and be like, this is what it's like. This is what it's like. You hate every social experience. And you know what? I got through all that. I've been talking for maybe 3 or 4 minutes. I haven't even mentioned the entire movie is all puppets.
Wow! That sure sounds like a movie you should check out. Sorry, I waited the entire time to make that joke.
I don't blame you.
That actually is pretty interesting.
Yeah, but they like in your head, did you see that as
It's all
as
puppets?
Yeah, it's all puppetry.
I did not see
it looks
that.
like fucking Team America World Police.
Wow.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, it's how do you do that story with Team America World Police puppets?
Apparently very well.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I loved it.
I saw Mad God recently.
Yeah, you told us about that. I want to watch that. I feel like it's probably very similar in like while I was watching Anomalisa, I was like, oh, this is probably like Mad God, like what he was talking about, because it's all like stop motion puppets. It's not like, you know, on a string like Team America.
Right.
Oh, that's my diatribe about Anomalisa. We'll get to the next topic, please. I took up 5-6 minutes of time.
Yeah, you did.
I found a toad yesterday.
You told me.
Yeah, Future Patrick, if you could put a picture of that toad up.
Yeah, Future Patrick, if you could put up, if you could go to Rule 34 and then find a picture of the toad.
Mr. Frog specifically.
Yeah, well, put one of Mr. Frog and then one of the toad that Eric found in his backyard.
So a YouTube channel I've recently discovered that I'm sure everyone already knows
Demolition
about
Ranch, yes.
is
yeah, everybody's talking about that one today.
in my algorithm.
Kentucky
No, that was
Ballistics
last
with a shower
week.
gun.
Oh,
Okay.
that's true. That was last week. I'm sorry.
Actually, no, that was Monday, I guess.
Yeah, it was Monday. You forget, Will, we're a very famous podcast channel that releases 2 episodes a week. Why would we not? Of
We're
course.
one of the biggest shows on the internet.
Absolutely.
Right now.
So,
we have 1,000 subscribers, Will.
That's
Yeah.
1,000 random
I should
people from
respect
around
it.
the world
Yeah.
that want to know what
a
we're
YouTube
doing.
channel called Lackadaisy I have discovered
Yes,
recently.
Lackadaisy.
Lackadaisy. It is a cool little animation channel that is animating a webcomic series from the same name. If you could maybe put in the description a link to
Sure,
the channel.
yeah.
Thank you.
Lackadaisy deserves all the credit they can get. Eric, do you know about
I
this?
100
Sounds familiar. Lackadaisy and their
It's a really old webcomic.
check it out. Theme is this: gangsters, 1920, prohibition,
Yeah.
motherfucking gangster cats.
I was going to say, you forgot furries. Theme
Yeah,
is
well, I was
furries
building-
and
I was
prohibition.
building it up. I was getting to the most important
Well,
thing.
you should do the furries first. These people are horny.
No,
We need to.
that's why-
That's the hook.
Rule of 3 and then give them the best.
I
The
don't know, dude.
20s, prohibition, crime, gangster cats.
I thought you were going to say Christ. The 20s, prohibition, Jesus Christ, furries.
And so, like,
I wanna watch that show.
So it's got the best stuff. If you like,
Eric.
you're getting
Phone,
10,000.
that $10,000 will be deducted from your account. I'm not even going to take it out of your salary. I'm just going to take it out of your account. You shouldn't have signed me on as a co-owner. But you don't. If you don't get off your phone, I'm taking $10,000 out of your account, dude.
I was thinking that there was something.
That's it, dude. $10,000 out of your 401k too.
Damn.
Damn.
Yep.
Damn.
You're gonna have to work.
What's that music video?
Took you 30
where
years to build
it's
that shit up.
Just a bunch of furries murdering each other in a club.
Will, you're the one with the electro swing.
Oh, no,
roots.
'cause the-
That's Caravan Palace.
Yeah, Caravan
Yeah,
Palace's
Caravan
song.
Palace. What's it called? Yeah, you were just reminding me of that a lot.
I'll look it up. I know what it is.
Yeah. I like
Patrick,
that
put up
song.
Rule 34 of the characters from Caravan Palace's
God,
song.
that's stripper though.
Oh God, everything
Yeah,
though. I don't give a
the
shit. I don't
antelope
discriminate.
stripper.
All of them. I'm fine. I don't
Hey,
care.
look, if it's anthropomorphic enough and
Yeah.
can like make decisions and consent,
Mhm.
then I don't see a problem.
You're
Everything
the type
from
of man who's gonna fuck his dog the moment they put a brain chip in there where it can consent.
No.
Eric's like, well, the dog did say yes. Elon Musk helped me out with this one. By the way, I'm Patrick, future Patrick, bleep that out. We can't talk about Eric being related to Elon Musk.
Yep.
You're South African. Will's Native American. He's related to basically every single tribe that there is under the sun.
Because
And-
he's Native American, he is all Native Americans.
Tanya got around the tribes.
Yeah, I'm actually
His mom
descended
was
from
a slut.
She was a Native
No, I'm
American
just kidding.
princess,
Oh, was
Wow.
she?
which is
Goddamn.
the other name for that.
Oh,
Oh,
slut,
okay.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
slut,
Yeah.
princess.
That.
It means the same thing. If you see a chick that says "little princess" on her like booty shorts, I promise you that means big slut.
I'm descended
Not
from
little
Mussolini.
princess.
Did you know that?
You're descended from Mussolini.
Yeah.
That's not a
Damn.
wrong fact.
So when are we gonna hang you outside of your 3-story house and take pot shots at you?
My 3-story house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you'd have to drive a little bit to get to that one. That one's kind of
Oh,
that one's
Your
down in
villa.
Jamaica.
I'm sorry,
yeah,
villa.
I don't call it a house down
Excuse
there.
me,
Nobody
the song
calls
the
it
song we were talking about is called Lone Deer.
Lone digger, yes.
that. Patrick,
yes,
bleep that out. You can't say that. Well, you can say the first word. Bleep the second word, please, Patrick. That song rules.
Yeah, like I really like that song. It came up out of nowhere on my YouTube music thing. And I was just like, sure, whatever. And I was like, oh, I really like this song. It's weird. It has like a 1930s bop over like an early 2000s electronica thing going on.
Electro swing had a big comeback for like
4
5 years.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
in 2016, Electro Swing was
Huge.
big.
You know what? Also kind of falls into that category. The opening of Kakegururi.
Kakegururi.
That opening is fucking
Fantastic,
slaps, dude.
yes.
That is one of the
Oh.
best anime openings of all time.
Speaking of like good anime openings, and this might be a little obscure for some of you, who here knows about Dororo?
Dororo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dororo.
What about it?
I've recently got my wife to watch the is it Netflix or Prime? I forget which one's
I don't
streaming
know.
it.
I
but
feel like it's Netflix.
I
The
don't
one
think it
with
is
the
Netflix.
one with Kaiman, the
Look,
lizard
all,
guy.
all I know,
the lizard
man,
guy?
is we
What the
get a
fuck are you talking
projector
about?
and we stream it on your mom's ass because it's big enough.
I'm like 14 episodes
All right,
into
we'll
a...
have to stack Tanya's next to it, and then we can get like a big 16 by 9 going.
Movie screen.
Yeah, we don't want a 4x8 resolution or 4x. Is it 4x8? 4x whatever resolution. We want a 16 by 9.
Are you guys familiar with Dororo though?
Dude, I'm familiar with a lot of anime, but I try
gotta
to
tell
remember
you,
which one
man,
it is.
Okay.
I don't speak French or whatever you're saying,
Japanese, but okay.
so you're gonna have to like.
Also, I'm a little bit drunk, so like all these like everything that starts with a dough in that's anime is like rolling together in my head, and I was like, it's the one with Kaiman, right? And you were like, no, that's
Is that
not
What the
it.
fuck is
is it
Kaiman?
Doki
Sounds like you're trying to say
Doki?
Hyman.
Kaiman is a man with a lizard head, and if you haven't seen that show,
Absolutely not. No.
I don't remember what that's called, but you would really love that show. That's
Help,
one of the better
I was
anime to
born
come out
as
in
a
the last
man with a
10
lizard
years.
head in a new world.
Okay,
that's my favorite
Let me
anime show.
paint a picture for you here. Dororo was created by Osamu Tezuka, the same guy who made Rocket Boy, or whatever it is.
Oh, I do know what this is.
Yes, and
I have not watched Dororo.
so I got introduced to this like 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's
Okay, there was a video game of it for the PS2, and I was just like, "What the fuck is this?"
It's the one where he gives up all of his body parts for to demons.
Okay.
Is that it?
Hold on, because you're on the right track. But here's what happens: is Dad is feudal lord in Japan, right? And basically, he makes a deal, the proverbial deal with the devil, or in this case, just demons. And they basically say, like, we'll ensure that all of your lands prosper and that, like, you're super powerful and all that, but we demand a sacrifice, and they don't tell him what the sacrifice is. So what happens is his firstborn son is born, and then as soon as he's born, the demons take their sacrifice.
Yeah.
Now, here's the trick. They didn't kill the child for the sacrifice. Instead, and depending on which version, it could be anywhere from 12 to 48 demons. It also depends on how much runtime you have to mess with it. But basically, all of these demons choose a single piece.
Yeah.
Like, one gets his eyes. One gets
one eye. It would
one
be,
of his legs. One gets one of his arms.
Hell, they wouldn't take a leg. They take in Dororo. They'd be like, yeah, I'll take 1 foot.
Yeah, they take like the spine.
Yeah, and somebody takes a shin or something.
It depends on whether you're going with the 48 or like the 12.
Yeah,
like because sometimes
the 48,
they try
it's
and,
like very small pieces.
yeah,
that he
like
gets
one
back.
guy has his liver or
Yeah.
something like that. Like that, there are streamlined versions where like guys just take bigger chunks.
Dororo is the type of story that's going to get better the longer that we go in time, and then you can refine it because it was that's such a dark concept that they couldn't do it in the fucking 60s when it was written.
Right. So they did that.
It's
the anime is
imagine
good.
this, but it looks like Astro Boy. That's what or Cyborg
Yes.
009. It looks more like Cyborg 009.
Yes, and it's so weird because I'm watching like the new one, and it's good, right? Like,
Yeah.
I got into it when I was a teenager, and then like I saw that there was a new series for it, and I was just like, oh fuck yeah, like a modern series of that, and it's good.
It's Wolf and Cub, right? Isn't that what?
Kind
isn't that the
of.
basis of Dororo?
Kind of, because
Pissed wolf and
I can't remember
annoying
actually.
cub.
Hyakimaru is actually the main character's name.
Yeah.
And Dororo is actually his kid sidekick.
Yeah.
That like travels around with him. That spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Though you should be able to. It's fucking 70-year-old anime. But so the kid is masquerading as a young boy, but is actually a young girl.
Yeah.
And there's a plot reason for that. It's not just some weird thing.
Because it's sexy. I understand.
She's like 12, but
Well,
okay.
that's your favorite part. I know.
I've disrespect when you come on the podcast.
Yeah. No, and she follows him around and they get into adventures. They kind of have like a run-through plot and also a classic Monster of the Week kind of plot,
Yeah,
because
and he
you can
gets a
do
part
both.
back.
Right, because
Yeah.
he gets a part back each time.
He's like a samurai. He's just a samurai that goes around fighting demons. It's a very like Onimusha, except for like he kills a thing and then it gets a part of his body back.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can do as much or as little parts as you want, depending on how long you want the show to run.
Exactly.
In the video game, it's way more than 48.
No, I think it's exactly 48.
Is it?
Now
Or
you
is
get
it
like
the anime, the Because in the manga, it's more than 48.
I think 48 is the maximum.
Yeah, there's one where there's like, it's just a lot. It's way too many.
I think 48 is the maximum. I mean, I guess don't quote me on that. What kind of porn is Will watching over here? What
pull
the hell?
up Dororo porn and send it to me.
No,
please.
don't, please.
No,
because
I just
it's-
heard the age of the characters.
Yeah.
Dick.
Yeah, I was about to say, no. Hold on, because you will definitely get porn of Dororo specifically.
That's okay. Patrick, put it up on screen.
Oh, no. Take that off screen, Patrick. Take that
Fucking
off
don't
screen
even
immediately.
Bother. You're gonna get the whole channel canceled, you bastard.
Yeah,
I
we're
mean-
going to get, like, deleted and arrested
anyways, it's just
for doing that.
random Instagram.
Who's this lady showing her entire chest with like no cleavage?
I don't know, dude. It's Instagram.
Oh, no. She
I
has
don't know her.
Her
All right,
titties are a
message
little on
her,
the saggy
DM
side.
her right now and tell her
Okay.
that you're on a podcast and you want her to come on the podcast.
So she
Alright.
needs to squeeze the puppies together.
Yeah, say if you come on the podcast, then I'll give you $25,000, but you have to say the N
Well,
word.
I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna say that.
Just while holding your tits together.
If we get a big titty lady to say the N word on the podcast, we'll probably, finally hit the big times.
No, wait. I was.
Maybe I can
in
convince Kira to do
the
that. She says the N word already
middle
plenty.
Of
Yeah.
a
Oh, we get Kira and
podcast
Amaranth on there.
when
Yeah.
I pulled up Insta to be distracted.
Like you admitting you wanted
He
to be
needs
distracted.
to be distracted
Yeah,
while
yeah,
we're recording
yeah.
the fucking
I
podcast,
understand
of
he
course.
needs to be.
And to
We were talking
God
about some
forbid you
gay
could-
ass shit with like a little girl dressed as a boy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I should add that.
Will's
yeah,
just like,
my
Will's just like, I can't do the Virginaris
host
without the testicles. So.
Yeah,
were
Last thing I need is just a tomboy. How
bore.
disappointing.
But you could spice this cast up
Yeah.
if you were interested.
Yeah. All right, now
Just-
$25,000.
I'm not offering any money. Sit
Tell her that
back and let us know.
you're
If- What?
there's stipulations, Will.
I'm not offering any money.
Okay, then just at least tell her she has to say the N word.
No. If she wants, it can be a surprise for her. As a
when
little
she gets
gift.
on. Yeah. All right.
Yes,
I'll have a
exactly.
I'll
We'll
have a
surprise
check
her
ready.
with racial slurs.
Yeah. We'll have to.
If
How
You-
comfortable are you with the words
be
back and
interested
like,
in
what
being
about Nick?
on
Okay.
the Anything Cast?
It's funny because I can say back and
Can you?
like and nobody really cares that much as long as I'm not calling someone those things.
Patrick, play that back and then put a lot of reverb behind it, like he's in a grand hall screaming it. Thank you.
That's not racial.
All right, let me see the message you sent.
And then
Hold on,
after
let me
they
at least
sub-
see it so that I can read it out on the podcast
Okay.
She looks
exactly
like someone
verbatim
who
as what you said.
fucks black men online.
She doesn't look like Will.
What?
I don't know. I just saw this porno of this chick who like exclusively fucked black men.
Well, I don't want her to. I'm not necessarily asking. To fuck me.
Will, this girl has 70,000 followers. Her name is 𝑴𝒂𝒔𝒏-𝒅𝒂𝒍𝒇, and Will just sent her, "Hi, I was in the middle of a podcast when I pulled up Insta to be distracted and happened to see you. My co-host was being a bore, but you could spice this cast up if you were interested. Just
Wow.
message back and let us know if you'd be interested in being on the Anything Cast."
So what
Boom.
what co-host was
have
being a
to
bore? You have to say the N-word. You have to.
You're really good at that. Wow. Wow, you're
yeah.
really good at the
I
whole.
got close. That's the only way I text, bro.
Damn, you could have got that
Yeah,
fast.
I could have.
He was almost done.
Yeah. Well, that specific version of that too, like where you have.
That pattern of you have to say the N-word
Yeah,
is
I'm
just
so
ingrained.
good at-
He's
yeah.
got muscle memory.
Yeah.
Let
I do
me-
that
He
all
can
the
type
time.
out the
Let me see
N-word
if
without
this is
looking
a
at his
spicy
phone.
girl.
Just search on your
People
phone,
are-
Eric, in our group chat and see how many times I've sent exactly that. You'll see it's like 50, 60, 70 times.
But I have.
No, you have to say that's the only way I text, and
have to
that's
say
that's
the
just
N-word.
yeah, that's just muscle memory at this point for my fingers. So I can do that one pretty fast.
His
That's
hands
nice
just
dress.
remember it regardless.
Yeah. I've been playing Counter-Strike too, and then talking to people on voice chat, and then they find out that I'm a YouTuber from my fucking profile picture.
Mhm.
They ask what I do, and I'm like, I mostly do a podcast these days. And everybody asks if they can be on the podcast, and I always tell them they absolutely can if they'll come on and say the N-word. If they will agree to come on the podcast and then just say the N-word, I will let them be on the
seen
show.
this chick before because apparently I like this.
Right, you like
Yeah,
her.
who could blame you? Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Patrick, put that up. Patrick, Eric,
Okay.
You can't even say a name right now.
Will,
shut up. I'm trying
Do
to
you
say
need-
the N-word.
do you
Will-
need a drink, Will? You seem a little thirsty.
Yeah.
What the fuck? It's Instagram. Of course.
Will-
I'm dying of thirst.
Will,
over
send
here.
me a link to that.
Let me have some of that, though. I want to know what it
You
tastes
can have a
like.
tiny sip. Yeah, that's fine.
Will, send me a link to that
Pretty good, I actually
Instagram
like it.
story so that I can put it up on screen. So future Patrick can put it up on screen. Modern Patrick ain't
right?
gonna do
Really good.
shit.
What
but
is your Insta?
don't send it to me on Insta. Just send it to me in the group chat, dude.
Right with my picture of the toad. That's super
Messenger,
interesting.
No.
Yeah. Put up the Rule 34 picture of the toad right next to it, Patrick.
Oh fuck. No, not Rule 34. Just the nice
share,
wholesome
there we
picture
go.
of the toad I took
At
earlier.
least put up a toad that's a little bit older, Patrick.
Oh Jesus.
Let's see here.
Well, at least of legal
Boom.
consenting age now.
Yeah. All right, now make it a girl.
Damn it.
Um,
Oh, actually, that's not that bad.
See?
Toadita is not that bad.
I'm okay with this. Toadette.
Toadette.
Put up a picture of Rule 34 of Toadette spreading into the camera, Patrick.
See, that's not that bad.
No, she's misshapen and malformed, but
I mean, hey, that's half the appeal of animated porn. You know, you can just make them however you want.
yeah.
Am I-
Would you fuck Toad?
I mean, I'd fuck
Oh,
Toadette.
I am following this chick. Ha! That's fine.
You actually are?
Bro.
Oh, fuck me,
Apparently so.
dude. Why are you following someone like that on
What do you
Instagram?
mean? She's hot. What do you mean?
yeah,
Why?
yeah, what are
Bro,
you jacking off when
I'm
you get on Instagram?
really confused.
No, but sometimes you
Sometimes you just want to use it to turn yourself
Bro,
on.
I specifically,
Sometimes.
I have literally blocked thirst bait on
Yeah,
YouTube.
you're married.
That's true.
Dude, I
he
look at
lives
porn all the
alone
time.
in a field in a shack. He
No.
can at the end of a dead end road.
Yeah, I
I
live with a
can
bunch of
watch
mold.
porn.
What do you want from me?
Yeah.
I can watch porn of whatever the fuck I want
I'm
to,
happy
bro.
for you.
Yeah.
Like, my wife does not have an issue with me watching porn.
Okay, well,
I
then
just
it
block
sounds
them.
like
Damn, I'm
you
jealous.
have a problem
What
and
the
not
fuck?
me.
No, I block them on YouTube because I'm not on YouTube
Wait, your
to
wife
look at
doesn't.
porn.
Your wife doesn't like care if you watch porn, like just in the bed, like right next to her, jacking it
I mean, I don't
in the
do
shower
it
next
in
to
the
her.
bed right next to her jacking
I
it.
don't know.
I
I
usually
think
do
she's
it
ugly
after she
personally,
goes to
dude, but
sleep.
Crazy.
what'd you say, Eric? I'm sorry.
I usually go, like, if I'm going to jack off, I'm going to do it when she's either, like, gone or after she's already gone to sleep or something.
I do it in the
like that.
morning personally. I just wake up in the morning and jack
No,
it before I
I
start
don't
the
know
day.
if anyone
Sometimes I do.
knows
I
this.
jacked off before I started this podcast.
I don't know if anyone
I'm
knows
jacking
this
off right now.
a porn channel,
Oh.
but you know who she reminds me of? This porn channel called Vibing with Mom or Mommy or something like that. I've seen a few videos from her. Gotta tell you, this chick gives me them vibes.
Yeah, she's a real, like, I'll take care of that boner for
a
you,
goddamn
son.
degenerate.
You are a degenerate, Will, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I've seen all the... I feel like I've seen porn of that woman.
What, this woman?
The one you just showed me a second ago.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like, she does porn, doesn't she?
I have no idea. I have
She's
no
thirst
idea.
trapping real hard. Finish, Patrick. Jesus.
I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Ugh.
Hold on.
Oh, whoa. That'd be fun.
Okay, finish it
What if you,
up.
what if you put... God,
okay.
God damn, could you just be done?
Okay, I'm finished. I'm sorry. I got something on the table. Can you get that, please?
Nah, I'm busy watching this.
Eric, when you're finished watching that, could you lick that off the table, please?
Yes, I'll get to it in a minute.
Okay,
You know I
Wouldn't that be
will.
fun to have like a bunch of red dye in your hair and then pretend it's a bunch of blood coming off?
I mean, I think she's just dyeing her hair red. Now she has to wash it out. I mean,
Do you have a blood fetish?
Will has a lot
That's
of weird
okay if you
fetishes.
do.
have
I
a
do
lot-
too.
I have a lot of fetishes.
Yeah, okay. That's fair.
He's a little too terminally online. I've definitely seen that chick get fucked. Or at least I've
That's
seen a chick
mood.
that looks
That's a real mood on the
exactly
internet.
like her.
Yo, why don't you messenger and ask, have you been in porn?
Yeah, get on Instagram on your phone, Eric, and
Because
then
I
message
don't-
her and tell
her-
her, hi. One of my co-hosts was being a bore, and the
One
other one
was
was
being a
showing me.
degenerate.
One of them was showing me your videos. I wanted to know if you wanted to come on the show.
and do porn.
Yeah, and say the N-word. She
Yes,
can do both
of
at the
course.
same time, though. We'll get Al in here to like.
Anal.
Yeah,
Canal.
Nah, it says anal.
yeah. You think Al would agree to do that?
Anal? Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gay.
No, I mean on somebody else.
I was about to say his options are limited.
No.
I mean, you can just do handies and blowies all day long.
Not
if-
on
but,
Al.
like,
On
Question.
somebody else. Do you think Al would agree to do anal on a woman for money?
I mean, enough money probably.
If she's willing to get a buzz cut and has a nice jaw.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah, I know a couple lesbians he'd probably be into, but I don't think those lesbians would want to have their
Hey.
butts violated.
Can you be gay and ace?
Yeah, but
Kinda.
like in a really shitty way where you're miserable all the time.
You're basically
Like, yeah, if you're ace,
okay,
though,
At
if
that
you're
point, you're
ace-
basically a broken human being who
Okay.
can't sexually experience
Wait,
anything.
wait.
if you're
you're
ace,
ace-
but you're not aromantic, meaning that you're still interested in having partnerships. If you're partnering with people of the same sex, then yes, you can be gay and ace at the same time. That just means that you only find people of the same sex romantically attractive, but you also, don't want to have sex with any of them.
You
Because
guys, it's
just don't want to have sex.
Look, it's been like a long show. We've done an hour now.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. It's the show's over. So, do you guys want to finish off? You want to just jack it together? If
You
Will
can finish
pulls up
me
that
off.
just shows. Well, no, we can all do it ourselves. You just
Okay.
will you pull up that?
yeah,
will you
look
pull
at
up
this.
that
Look
video?
at this guy's daughter.
Okay, that's pretty good. All right.
Oh, she's
Hold
cute.
on. Everybody together now. Get ready. Get ready.
I can't do that. How do you guys?
Grab it, Will.
Oh God!
I'm yanking as hard as I can. I can't get this.
a little bit softer. A little
Spit
softer.
on a little. Give it a little hot to us.
It's bleeding.
Hold on.
Oh God!
Tua.
Okay. Oh fuck!
There we
Oh,
go.
Okay. Will, you're bleeding.